Let's get into it. Sold Not For Sale podcast. Coach Colin here. We got Joe Rogan trying to replace Eddie Bravo with Matt Serra in this fight companion. Listen, I see it. Do you guys see it? I see it. It's usually Brian, Brendan, Eddie. Now, maybe Eddie's busy. I don't know. If you are Eddie, let me know. But as far as I can see, they're trying to replace the boy. Can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know. But in this episode, they get into a little bit of the new Captain America. I don't know if you've heard the wildly arrogant / ignorant statements from the new Captain America, which I didn't even know there was a new one, quite honestly. But it's very woke and very ridiculous. I'm going to play this clip first, and then we're going to jump into that stuff. Let's go.
Yikes. A lot of guys have the fake disc. I mean, Aljo had the fake disc and came back better than ever. Like, Aljo got an artificial disc in his neck and then beat Peter Yan bad in the rematch. Manhandled him.
And Tatiana's thing is she won Ultimate Fighter, I think, 24 in 2016.
Wow, isn't that crazy?
And then she's had such a long layoff because all the injuries.
Did you see this? Anthony Mackie, he's playing Captain America, and he said, he goes, I'm playing Captain America, but he said something like, basically, but
he's not for America.
Yes, he basically said, but it makes no sense because Captain America is for justice and for fair play and all that.
Cool, move to Ukraine.
Well, it was a problem. It was a big problem. It was a PR.
That guy's not my Captain America.
No, that's not my Captain.
Well, that's a giant.
I like Steve Rogers.
Did they feel like they have to say stuff like that to keep working?
It's
like,
weird.
It's so
but the
weird.
movie studio goes,
not good for numbers.
Now Americans aren't going to go to Captain America.
It's terrible.
That's what
numbers.
happened.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Like,
I know
he's
out.
You know who really up? Batista. He went all in against Trump. Remember he did that video calling him a little and all those different things.
What was that about?
Yeah, he did the whole thing where he's working out. You're a little you're a little fat. You look like a bag of milk. And hitting
Just
the bag,
bad jokes.
doing working out.
Yeah.
Jacked.
Better to stay out of politics if you're an actor.
Hey, did you guys see the new Superman trailer? Did you see that?
No, is it good?
Come on, man. It'll get your nipples hard.
Really?
Joe, did you see it?
No, I'm a grown man.
Could you please stop being such a...
I'm with you.
Lighter fluid.
Who's playing Superman? Is it Henry Cavill?
Hey, don't tell me you're not going to watch that movie. It's the grown-up.
It depends who the Superman is.
I am not going to watch that movie.
Really?
No, I think Superman.
It depends who the Superman is.
I think it's just
I
like
thought you
living
liked
in space. If you were living in space, you eventually your body would decay. You
you're
wouldn't
okay
work.
with him
This is such a
flying?
tough conversation.
If you have,
Superheroes.
I think
there's no.
Superman's
If you
stupid.
come from a place with more gravity,
Watch
it's not
this.
going to be
No,
good
man.
for you on
All right.
Earth.
I'm on Matt's train.
When you get back to your planet, you're not even going to be able to walk.
All right.
Hold on.
This
Look
is
at him now.
stupid.
Look
All
at
right,
him.
Captain Negativity.
He can
Go
go
ahead.
back. He can make the world go back in time because he can go so fast in
Dude,
a
look
circle.
at him, though. He's cold and he's getting pissed.
But he's from another planet.
What happened to the original Superman?
Hold on. What do you mean? He got
The guy who
Broke
wrote the
his
horse.
neck and died. What do you say?
Which one is
Matt,
Christopher
I'm
Reeve?
with you.
No, not Christopher Reeve. He's
The guy from the
paralyzed.
TV
I'm
show.
talking about the last guy.
Oh, they've had a bunch of.
They're rebooting it.
It's like they
so
do
it's,
Spider-Man. They've like 80 Spider-Man.
No, Tobey Maguire's my Spider-Man.
Hulks have they had?
They, you know what
God.
happened?
Who's
Mark
this kid?
Ruffalo?
Who's
That
this
guy's
kid?
It's
James-
politics. Makes it hard to
James-
root for the Hulk.
James Gunn is rebooting the whole DC
I'm in.
universe.
James Gunn's good too. They
Dude,
tried canceling him.
Superman is breathing and stuff. He's bleeding.
You guys watch The Penguin?
Yeah, it was fucking
This
great.
part's a little tough. I don't know how Joe's gonna take this. Maybe.
What? What's going on?
Is he
Why
running through the storm there?
No, I haven't seen this. In a
Let me
second.
see
Begins.
this.
It begins.
No,
Let me
you
see
have
this.
to-
A dog saves him?
No, you're not. First of all,
Jesus Christ. Is
you're
that
not- you're not
Hold
watching
on.
it, you.
Wait a minute. Is that a super
you.
dog?
Look at this.
Is
If
that
you're
a super
not-
dog?
I'm out.
First of all,
I'm
if
with
you're
Joe.
not watching it with the sound,
That dog
then you
had a
should just
cape.
shut it off.
Yeah,
That dog
that dog
had
had
a
It
a
doesn't do it
Dude, look at Lex
justice.
Cooper.
Does the dog
Lex Luthor.
fly?
Lex
Luthor.
Cooper?
Can I?
No,
Can
he
I
said
just,
Lex Cooper.
can I just tell you?
Cigar drunk. I'm cigar drunk.
He's like, yeah, I have a Porsche.
That's Guy Gardner.
Porsche
by the way.
912.
There's Hawk Girl.
Shut up. Listen, guys, this is serious.
You're like Zuckerberg with the
There's
bows.
kissing. There's kissing. There's
Same,
ice.
same energy.
Same vibe. Same vibe. You don't know what you're talking about.
Look, it's got super dogs dragging
Oh,
him
no,
to safety.
no, no.
It's
Dude,
over.
listen to me.
The dog-
If you
I love
watch
dogs.
this with
I
the
love dogs.
sound.
Look at the dog. Why is the dog able to?
You communist. You don't like dogs? What the?
Is that dog able to drag him? Oh, he's kissing that girl in space.
It's
Oh,
a
you big
super
show
dog,
off.
bro.
He's taking that girl up in the sky to make
that
out with
looks
her.
terrible,
Hey, Matt, the
bro.
dog's a bad choice. Huh? Admit
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The Matt kind of
You know what?
The dog took me out of it.
I thought the dog would be a bad choice,
I thought the dog.
but
Now, let me tell you something. Matt Serra's funny. Okay, there he is. He's like another version of Joe Rogan, pretty much. He's like the New York version of Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? He's funny. He's very funny, but he's no Eddie Bravo. I mean, come on, he's no Eddie Bravo. I mean, come on. Come on. But he is funny. He is funny. He adds to it the best that he can. But not a fan of Eddie being replaced. I hope it's not like that the next time around. So let's get into these clips. Let me just touch on this like Batista thing really quick, because I did see the Batista thing. I don't even know if Kimmel will let me show this. Let me see.
Fellas, we gotta talk. A lot of men seem to think that Donald Trump is some kind of tough guy. He's not. I mean, look at him. He wears more makeup than Dolly Parton.
I mean, see, this is where, listen, I'm telling you right now, guys, you go to a Diddy party, this is where you end up. You thought it was just one night of wildness, and you thought you were just going to get your next part in a movie. The next thing you know, you got people high up, part of super PACs that are against justice, liberty in America, that are like, you know what, we need you to could you just make a quick video? Just something fun, you know? You could just have your shirt off like you did the other night, huh? Huh? Can you do that for us? They send you a bottle of the same oil that was there the night of, you know? It's a nasty game these guys play. I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not at the same time, you know? 5 years ago, 6 years ago, me saying this, you'd be like, oh, wow, this guy's crazy. Today, you're like, yeah, it's true. You know, you're like, oh, I'm kind of glad I'm not a famous actor. You know, kind of glad. Yeah, and you should be. You don't want to end up like this. Look at it. Now you're just dancing for them. You got to dance around, make fun of Donald Trump. You know, all you wanted to do was make movies, and now look at you. You're yelling at a screen because you're upset about Donald Trump existing. Oh, it's a sad, sad place. Guys, sorry to interrupt the video. You know I don't like to do that, but I just had to let you know that there is another channel that I have. Okay, we have 255 videos, and this is where we break away from the Joe Rogan content. We are covering breaking news. We are covering just things that are going on, culture war stuff, woke nonsense, all sorts of stuff like that. So for those of you who have been asking, hey, what's with the big focus on Joe Rogan? Here it is. This is where we break away from the Joe Rogan content. Coach Colin Media, link in the description. Let's get back to the video. So let's get into the Captain America stuff right now. This is what he had to say about being Captain America.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations. Like, it's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable. For me, Captain America.
That's what America's about. That's what America's about, man. What is with these actors just being so anti-America? Why? When did this start? When did they start just being viciously anti-America? You know, I'm Captain America, but I think the last thing that it represents is America. What are you talking about, man? You're Captain America. That's like you work at McDonald's and you're like, you know what? As a McDonald's employee, I think the last thing that I represent is McDonald's. You know, what I do is more about making sure the fries are in the bag and that the salt is on the fries. Hey, that's a McDonald's employee. You are one. It's fine. And he will be one if he keeps this up. This is ridiculous. Just the complete wrong thing to say. You're Captain America. But I don't want to represent America. Why? And it's like what Joe Rogan said, like they feel like they have to. I'm not even sure if it's that they feel they have to say this to keep working or what, because you could just be like, I'm Captain America. And it's weird that they take the opportunity to divide when he could easily, especially this guy and this, because he's black. And why is Captain America black? I don't have a problem with it. I'm black too. It's fine. It's fine. It's pretty fun most days, I don't wear sunscreen. It's nice. There's perks. But why is Captain America black? I don't keep up with these movies. So I don't understand why he's black. Are they like in a different universe now, or Superman went back in time and he changed who Captain America is? Like, why is he black now? Anyways, if you know, tell me in the comments, because I have no idea. But he could have easily taken this time to bring people together, to say, you know, I'm Captain America and I'm representing America, and, you know, I'm a man who is a man of his word, and this and that and that. He could have said all those things. Could have said that's what America represents, you know, and I'm glad to have an opportunity to shine and show you what America does represent. And let's not focus on the things that don't speak to American values as much. He could have easily done that. It's so interesting that they constantly take the time to divide. Always. It's always about division. Every single chance they get. And it didn't even stop there. A lot of people don't even know about this clip. I mean, this guy really made the role of Captain America, and him being in it is like some woke crusade. Like, listen to this.
He had to drop out of school in 8th grade to pick cotton with my grandfather. And I'm Captain America. When you look at it that way, like, it hits different, you know? Like, my brother, I've heard a million stories about my brother at his time at Morehouse. And I would come up here all the time, and I would meet his friends, and all of his Morehouse friends became my big brothers, you know? And still to this day, you know, some of my dearest friends, some of my greatest mentors are Morehouse men. They're the guys that he went to school with. And it means a lot. Like, I feel like I went, he had to drop out of school.
This is him talking about being Captain America. If you couldn't catch what he said at the beginning, he said he was talking about his dad having to drop out at 8th grade to pick cotton with his grandfather. Which, okay, I assume they were getting paid, even though he's putting it under the premise as if his dad and his grandfather were slaves. I'm just saying, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying they are obviously getting paid, because no one drops out of school to go be a slave. Putting it out there, okay? These are wild takes I got here. These are wild takes. But, and now he's Captain America. He's making it this whole thing of, you know, it's a super pro-black stance when you're Captain America. You're supposed to represent everybody. You know, it's just so odd, man, that they just keep doing this. It just doesn't stop, and it just keeps ramping up. Like, you think, I don't even want to say they would get in line, but you'd think you would take the pulse of the entire country and be like, well, I guess people are moving away from that. And I know there's a group of people, a small minority of people. I don't mean minority as people of color. I mean, like, the woke minority who aren't moving away from that and want to double down on all the boxes and division that they can. But you're an actor. This is a movie. Do you know how mad I would be if I was one of these executive producers, someone who put the money into this movie? I'm spending all day and all night in and out of Diddy parties, oiled up, slipping and sliding every single which way to get this movie made. And I'm organizing slip and slide at Diddy parties for you as well. And then you come out and say this. Hey, you're going to wreck. You think we were slipping and sliding for free, buddy? We're trying to make money here. This is like a 9-figure budget movie. I'm trying to make 10 figures. What are you doing? Why are you messing everything up? I'm kidding. I'm sure there wasn't too much slipping and sliding, you know? I love that you could just assume that about all actors now. Oh, you're an actor? You okay? How much baby oil you got? You have it on hand? Is it in your bag? How much are your hands oily? You got oily hands. You an actor? Oh, man. I love it. I love it. It's a deranged world we live in, I have to tell you. Man, and it's funny because this guy, I guess his name's Anthony Mackie, thinks that he has another 10 years left as Captain America. He said he's not trying to be a 60-year-old Captain America. That'll hurt. Yes. Yes, sir, you're correct. That will hurt. All of us. All of us. And I'm not even saying Captain America should go back to being white. I'm not making that argument at all, Although I do want to know what happened. It's like if you were watching this show, okay? I've been doing this for like 2.5 years now, right? The hats change colors sometimes. Sometimes it says Texas. Sometimes it's different colors. That's fine. The shirts change, sold not for sale. Sometimes American flag, the Longhorns, stuff like that. That's fine. But if I just sat down and I was just a white guy one day, you'd be like, hold on a second. You'd be like, who is this? Who is this? Coach Kyle here. What's going on, guys? And I just have long hair. You'd be like, hold the phone. Who is this guy? Right? I'm doing the same thing. And you know the thing, I'm Coach Kyle here, and the thing about your soul, everybody has their number. So I don't know if we really want to have it not be for sale. I mean, I think we're just waiting for the best bidder. Am I right, guys? You'd be like, what is this? I'm not watching the show anymore. Oh, man. And something? I don't really want to expose any corruption. I just want to talk about how the government's doing the best they can. I mean, that AOC, she's something else. Cultural phenomenon. I can't wait to see her run in 2028. You'd be like, get this out of here. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring you that information real quick. Brendan Schaub, by the way, that's not Brendan. That's Joe Rogan #2. But Brendan Schaub, by the way, moving to Austin. A lot of people speculated that Brendan was banned from the comedy mothership because he's never performed there once. Then he randomly retired from comedy. And now he's moving to Austin. We expect to see a comedy comeback of some kind. Otherwise, why would you be here? And we'll see what happens with that. Never been funny, but that's fine. That's completely fine. You don't need to be funny. You can work on it. I'm an open mic person. You get into some open mics and you just work, We'll see though. We'll see. You would think 2 people that I know have never been in the comedy mothership. Brendan Schaub, Chris D'Elia. I don't know why. I would love to hear more about that. But I just wanted to bring you guys, I kind of know why. I just wanted to bring you guys all of that info. And let me know what you think about the new Captain America and him saying this type of thing. Does that make sense to you? Captain America not represent. Imagine the president. Okay? Imagine the president. I am the president of the United States of America, but, I really don't represent America. I actually represent someone who has integrity, does the right thing. And that's not what America represents. You'd be like, what the who did we just vote for? What happened? Starts waving a Chinese flag. I really like these people. They represent integrity. You guys will find out soon. You'll be like, oh my God. What have we done? Okay, guys, I could go on for days. Like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, helps the channel tremendously. And other than that, I'm out.